Joe Biden announced that there was Trans Visibility Day on Easter. America freaked out, rightly so. This is not our values. This is not what we stand for. How dare you? You're scum. And then Mike Johnson ends Biden's entire argument in 3.92 seconds. We'll have all of it right here on Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are, even as your President Biden lies about his entire satanic agenda. And we support Mike Johnson. Let's watch.
House Speaker Mike Johnson, he joined conservatives all across the country condemning Joe Biden's proclamation declaring Easter Sunday as Transgender Day of Visibility.
When are trans people invisible? I don't get it. They're visible. It's like the country's state bird or something. They're so celebrated. You can't eat a box of Oreos without hearing about the trans.
Biden denied in his own voice that he ever made the declaration. He called Speaker Johnson uninformed for his criticism.
And we already know that where Biden and Mike Johnson disagree, Biden's the one lying. Biden doesn't even know what he's doing. He's not even in charge. There's no way in heck that Biden even agreed to say this. I agree with this Easter Trans Day, whatever it is. He has young people, young Obama Marxists and socialists in charge of his Twitter account doing everything for him. He doesn't even do his own thinking. He does not know where he is. They're not in control of the agenda.
Well, it's his own signature on the document. That's why we posted it. The evidence speaks for itself, as we used to say in the courtroom. But look, it's highly possible that he doesn't even know what he's signing, Sean. I mean, that might be even more alarming. But
oh, and that is more alarming. Well, I'll let you guys decide. You can tell me in the chat below, which is more alarming, that Biden would consciously make a trans day of visibility on Easter Day and then lie about it? Is that more alarming? Or is it more alarming that he's not even in charge and has no faculties, and some other socialist Marxist Obama operative is making all the decisions for him, including, say, war conquest or the nuclear codes or the economy or the border? What if Biden doesn't even know? Which one is more scary to you, number A or number B?
Well, this election is about showing the contrast between these two visions for America. And this proclamation on Easter Sunday is just a great example of that. This radical leftist progressive vision for the country is not who we are as Americans. And I think most of the country agrees with us, Sean. And I think that's why we're going to have a very successful election in November.
Remember, they think they can run it down your throat. They can just go, we're going to cover for Biden's lies. He'll never get called out on it. He'll only be covered up by mainstream media, by big tech, by the universities. And they'll just look at you and go, you're crazy, you're mad, you're hateful. They'll call you names. They just go, oh, you're bad. You disagree, you're bad. You hate the trans people, which is, of course, ridiculous. In fact, it's evil. It's an evil lie that they keep repeating over and over again, that somehow we're the cause of their high suicide rates and things like that ever. And I've had trans people in my life. They've worked on my animated series. I've hired them on my cruise. I've hung out on smoking breaks on Gun Out and had fun with them. So don't give me this, Doug. You're such.
It has now resulted in Marjorie Taylor Greene threatening a motion to vacate. You apparently have been in conversations with her.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is going after Mike Johnson. If he's not careful how he votes, she is threatening to vacate his office. Remember, under Matt Gaetz's rules, it only takes one vote to vacate. So Marjorie Taylor Greene is firing the warning shot. And this is a really bad tactic. I disagree with Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Greene in some ways for this tactic.
Yeah, Marjorie and I are going to talk again this week. She's frustrated, and we all are, to your point. Every conservative is frustrated about our current position. We have the smallest majority in U.S. history. We have a one-vote margin right now. So it's very difficult to move big things up the field for our principles. But
margin this narrow, nothing gets done, and Mike Johnson's only going to look bad because he doesn't have the ability to flex.
Here's how we're going to do it, Sean. It's a very simple formula. We will grow the majority in November. We'll win back the Senate, and Donald Trump will be returned to the White House.
But I'm not worried about November. November, we fix all these problems. But right now, I don't know if we're going to get there with Mike Johnson as our Speaker of the House. The margin's so narrow.
This would be, I think, the first time in history that a sitting speaker could actually be switched in midterm. I mean, is there really a possibility that Hakeem Jeffries could emerge a winner in this if, in fact, that action is taken?
We get 2 more retirements And the Speaker of the House switches from Mike Johnson to Hakeem Jeffries. That's a Trump election denier, Hakeem Jeffries.
I'm traveling right now. I'm in Arizona tonight. I've been all around the country traveling nonstop, 23 states so far. We've recruited strong conservative candidates who can help us turn this mess around, and they're running very strong. We're going to win this election cycle. We're going to have a comfortable margin. Even the pollsters are saying that now, but we got to stick together and get this through the finish line. We'll finish strong for the people. We'll keep fighting every single day.
So he's got it there. He's going to fight just to hold on to it till November. Come on, guys. We can help. We can pray for him. We can encourage him. He's going to Arizona, hopefully to meet with Kerry Lake and some other strong candidates and give them his Republican support. We have to unite at some point and quit getting off on trivial. And when I say trivial, I mean, I think the trans agenda attacking the family is even worse than the border agenda. And so you have Republicans, some more socially conservative and some more fiscally conservative. We have to unite if we're going to win. Otherwise, you divide, and the Democrats will take us to lunch, and then we can't let that happen because their agenda is evil. I'm Doug in exile.